we start, our minimum is $1 million. Typically it's a $1 million loan, and right up to $100 million loans. We're working on several right now that are in the 50, 60, $70 million range. So we like the big ones too. We never complain about taking a big loan on and finding a solution for that. But there is a huge market in that sub 10 million space. And so that's really what we've identified lately in the last few years as being a real target market for us. Because you've got companies that are maybe 3, 4, 5 years old, they're really experiencing a lot of growth. They shouldn't be using their cash flow to grow the business. They should be using debt, especially when the debt is cheap. So that is really what we've noticed is there's a huge market for clients looking for $3 million, $4 million, $5 million to grow their business. And so it's the smart use of debt capital is for growth.
And for you, when you look at an opportunity, when you look at a client's portfolio, like client's situation, is this often I'm buying equipment, I'm building out a building, I need an operating line? Does it move into all sorts, or is there kind of a certain hierarchy kind of when you first engage that you're seeing these show up? And I like to talk around this space because you're right. There's lots of opportunities or people to service those larger amounts. But a lot of the companies I know are probably in this space. They're that small to medium size, a certain degree of sophistication. They may be running a good business, but they're not highly versed in financing vehicles.
Right. And actually, it's all of the above. It can be anything from, hey, we've just got a large purchase order that's come in. Yeah. We don't have the cash flow to manage it. We've got to fill the gaps between when we fulfill this order.
When success can kill you kind of moments, right?
Exactly. And you scramble because you see a lot of smaller companies that for some reason have got really good connections and relationships, and they're offered these amazing contracts. But okay, now how are you going to fill this contract? It's a $2 million contract, right? And you may have some cash flow and you may have the right team in place and everything, but were you really planning for this sort of explosive growth so early, in the stage of your business?